Всем привет! Чё как по звуку? Скажите мне, напишите. Раз, два, раз, два. Сейчас сам посмотрю, короче, проще будет. Раз, два, раз, два, раз, два, три, два, раз. Чё как по звуку? Скажите мне, напишите. Раз, два, раз, два. Ну, отлично. Так. Ну, собственно говоря, я всех поздравляю с наступающим Новым годом. Желаю, чтобы в новом году у всех все сбылось. А сейчас мы посмотрим на Гарри Поттера. Конечно же, не на Гарри Поттера, а на игру Hogwarts наследие. Воу-воу-воу, что за книги полетели? Так. Сразу звук. Есть ли здесь? Так, совсем тихо. Так, замечена такая вот уже багулина в игре, что пропали сохранения. Просто пропали нафиг сохранения. Так. Ну, тут есть уже готовые Гарри Поттеры. О, вот это, кстати, это ничего такое. Прям на мага похож какого-то. Но оригинального Гарри Поттера, наверное, нет. Тут... Да, давай вот этого и выберем. Сейчас мы ему шрам какой-нибудь намалюем. Не, это перебор. А если... Ну, пускай такое будет. Глаза, брови. Ну, вообще красавчик. Так, это что? Ну, не будем отходить. От канонов жанра. Нормально.
That was quite something.
It was wonderful.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Ну, собственно говоря, поехали.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Что-то он перепутал. Косолея.
George, Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Цыгане у нас коней уперли, поэтому он просто машет руками, и мы летим. Warner Brothers Pictures.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Портсигар какой-то.
Merlin's
Wait. Hang on.
Пора валить, валить пора. Кучер, жми. До отсечки выжимай. Парашют. Он ключ-то успел взять или нет? Давай, ловец, поймай его ртом.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Ой, мне кажется, я ножку подвернул.
It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
Где мы действительно? Что за пещера?
But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Куда ты нас телепортировал?
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Так, как бегать?
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Интересно, Джордж мог трансгрессировать из желудка дракона? Почему нет?
Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Фокус, фокус, давай. Фокус, фокус.
Excellent.
Ну, понятно, цели переключать. Щелк.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Я гроза горшков просто.
Improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Дед, зачем мы туда вообще лезем? Мы можем трансгрессировать туда.
Ah, up there.
что это было.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Чёртовы горшки. Кто их здесь наложил?
Steady yourself. Reparo!
А ты пирамиды в Египте так можешь починить?
Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Так, карта, понятно.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Звездочеты тут нарисованы. Там он птица в гнезде. И что нужно сделать? Ага.
Professor, this statue...
This may
Merlin.
have been his home.
Мерлинова борода.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor
Вот,
Fig!
как на ключе, короче, символ.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
Ну, что сделать? Ага.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
О, я слышу кота. Где-то котик. Кыс, кыс, кыс. А, это не котик, это этот хрен храпит.
Hello?
Как будто кот мурчит, да? Простите, у вас кота нету?
It can't be.
Just a moment. Oh. Where are we here?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely.
The key?
Hmm?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close. After you.
Карета подана.
Keep your hands inside the car.
Блин, я хотел бы
If
на
you
такой
don't
штуке
wish to
прокатиться.
lose them.
Вообще классная. Только пристегнуты, они что-то, по-моему, даже не пристегнулись.
How many vaults are there?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what?
О, вся магия снята.
All enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the lower vaults. We're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
О, ДПСник. Скорость превысили.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container.
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
Приехали. Он прям отдельной дверью, рядом больше ни одной нету.
When was the last time
Что же
this
там
vault was
внутри?
accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait. Best of luck.
Professor?
That was
Oops.
certainly unexpected. Let me think.
Ну, я вижу
There
магическую
must be
какую-то уже дверь.
something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready
Давай.
your wand and focus.
Revelio.
Ну, вот, я вижу дверь.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Ну вот.
A door.
А ключ у тебя
That's a
остался?
start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault.
Revelio.
I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Мне, может, тоже фонарик? Скажи, как это делать. Мужик, я сегодня первый день, помоги.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Так.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection's turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Так, что я пропустил? Протеро. Протего. Давай, протего. Тю.
Accio! Defecto! Levioso! Deposo! Stay close!
Lumos.
Он исчез. Как к нему поближе держаться?
Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Ah, that's where they're leading me. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Опа, сундучок. Да, это же сундучок.
Lumos.
О, деньга, деньга, это мне нравится, да.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. I need to align these statues with their reflections.
Стало эти воины. А чё они за меня не сражаются, если я их поднимаю? Ай. Да я понял, что делать дальше. Ай, не сдохнуть нужно. Зажимают. Да блин, я же нажал. Уже хилки заканчиваются.
Lumos.
Надо, наверное, сложность поменять. Что-то прям вообще... А с чего я вдруг такой прям волшебник уже?
Lumos.
Бери, бери. Было ваше, стало наше.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder...
Ликерчик там какой-то, наверное. О, сейчас разбодяжим. Правильно, ликер так и надо в новогодние праздники пить. Прям окунаешься головой в него и так больше влезет. Через рот, через нос.
All is in place. The portkey is well hidden. Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can. Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain. Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it. We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
Ах ты предатель, это нас этот сдал.
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Крысёныш, блин.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have...
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Карликовый Волан-де-Морт. Профессор, не мешкай, валим.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
А ты расскажешь мне, откуда у меня этот шрам на лице? Прям крутое начало.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder. I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
A sense of adventure? I like to think that I'm not afraid of anything.
Oh, but you're brave at heart. Exceptionally daring. Undaunted by the unknown. Willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
Yes, Гриффиндор, давай. Да, подтвердить выбор.
Better be Gryffindor!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
О, Квиддича не будет.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone.
Что-то анимация, по-моему, подглючила слегка.
Revelio.
Прикольная спальня. Так, это моя кровать, да, вроде? О, метла. Не дает даже пройти. Ну что ж, пойдем.
Revelio.
Ой, а это, по-моему, спальня девочек.
Which way is the common room?
О, мистер Бин. Так, это я открыть не могу.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in the 5th year.
Нельзя поджечь, ну вроде нарисовано поджечь. Ну, по-моему, гостиная тут побольше, чем в оригинальном Гарри Поттере. Солидно так побольше.
Wait, that's not right. I really thought I had it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry, we'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Так, дамы и господа, я буквально на минутку. Сейчас приду. Я извиняюсь, сезонные проблемы, как обычно.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe.
Уже весь микрофон в соплях.
Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling! And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
My family and I'm dying to visit Romania. Would love to.
А это жизнь, интересно, восстанавливает? Что это такое? Это снич. Лови его. Где он? О, вот это наш парень.
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Не понимаю пока, для чего я с ними разговариваю, но окей.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Просто для того, чтобы типа познакомиться. Ну ладно.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind.
Да как можно поступить на 5-й курс и догнать?
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Ну, пойдем.
This way. The
Почти
guide will give you
безголовый
opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide
Это
when I was a student.
призрак этого Барри Вайса
Using the
из
guide
«Оно».
will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll...
Revelio.
Забавно. Так, вот оно, руководство, да?
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities.
Вот так. О. Какой-то замочек там. Ну-ка. Уровень 1. Замок. Ну
No
ладно.
time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Опять деньги.
Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
И все, приблизить больше нельзя, да? Ладно. Быстрое перемещение, я понял. Все, я понял, как действует быстрое перемещение. Привет, привет, привет. Мы в Хогвартсе.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Первый раз, вот когда играли, я чуть не заметил, а сейчас вот смотри, прям настолько все продумано до деталей.
Revelio.
Картинки вот эти вот все, вот они шевелятся. Очень красивая игра.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Lumos.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
we did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of
А
the
вот
devil,
он, сейчас он все расскажет.
Professor Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Все, я свободен. Ура.
Revelio.
Оу. Не свободен я, похоже.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Господи, я сейчас спать уйду. Эти разговоры когда-нибудь закончатся вообще? Так, ладно, что там? Занятия по защите от темных искусств. Занятия по заклинаниям. Давай занятия по заклинаниям.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Revelio.
Ой, извиняюсь. Книжка у него такая пыльная, что я чихать начал. Извиняюсь еще раз. Да понятно, понятно. Я Испытание, задание, коллекция, инвентарь. Что у нас в инвентаре есть? Ну, будем в перчатках. Ну, это само собой вообще. Ну, вообще тракторист какой-то. Ее продать можно? О. Это что-то дается, да? Защита 0, ладно. Так, ладно, идем. Ну, я тоже хочу полетать. А, они автоматически загораются, просто стоит побывать и все. У-у-у. Кто орёт? О, киса, привет.
Revelio.
О, трехголовая собака или что это, лиса? А мне не сюда. А что за звук я слышу? Понятно. Кто-то из соседей перед Новым годом решил посверлить.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5
Как он
of
забавный.
charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Akio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have
В смысле хватит, давай потренироваться, попробовать. Ты чё? Ты же сам сказал.
Might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Ни хера ты строитель.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, Accio, think this like gobstop. Very good. Not to worry. Splendid! That's it! Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
Very good.
Here we go. Yes!
Но мы еще вот так сделаем.
Quite impressive.
Она мой выбила шар, да? Нет, не выбила. Сейчас я ее выбью. Блять.
Stay focused.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Давай, начинай.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Happens to the best of us.
Here we go. Yes!
А как тебе вот так?
Splendid!
Это мой последний шанс.
Do not be discouraged.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can.
A word, if you would.
Humans, if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Угу. Ну, что это такое? Что за магия была? Так, идем на следующий урок. Перчатки, я думаю, все-таки лучше снять.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
А получится или я сдохну? Нет, не получится. Блин, ну очень красиво, конечно, сделано. Это кто-то здесь играет? О,
Revelio.
большой брат следит за тобой. О, слизеринцы.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now,
правильно говорить Левиоса, а не Левиоса.
Starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Ну давай.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic cast.
Что такое, на палочку перегрелась, что ли? Используй...
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Ну, давай попробуем.
Levioso.
Good form.
I know.
This can't be your first.
Let's just say
I do enjoy duel. If only all my students were taken.
Protego. Leviosa. Those things.
Watch your opponent.
Мне его убить нужно прям.
Or defend yourself.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Такая улыбка у него дебильная.
And you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
Бастиан.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the Clock Tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Revelio.
А где тут сундук? Ты сундук?
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Так. Но вот двигающихся лестниц прям не хватает, было бы здорово. Двор трансфигураций.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke.
О, Добби.
You could help.
Что с тобой стало, дружище?
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much.
О, не понял, а что цветофильтр так меняется?
Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near, what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonic from a streamer. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Revelio.
Что с этим кустом не так? Опа. Киса.
Revelio.
Он показывает тут сундук, но его тут нет.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number... I have...
О, я нашел как
I'll
диалоги.
start on the task right away, Professor.
Диалоги пропускает, шикарно.
Revelio. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying cage is. Revelio. Levioso. Lumos. Revelio.
Здесь нет никакой страницы. А, вон она, стоять. Ну, тут уже прикольно.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Some kind soul help me.
Угу, вон она.
If only a new student to help me with my sad predicament.
I trust the preliminary tasks were...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Так.
That's it. Very good. If you
Пойдем
would like to
восстановим-ка эту
practice mending
статую.
something, have a go with that broken statue in the
Prepare.
It allegedly symbolized heartache. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too
Revelio.
lashed out.
Watch what you're doing.
Я хотел сломать и починить.
Revelio.
Так, загадочка.
Revelio.
Ну, что-то непонятно, ладно.
This cannot possibly be as difficult.
Ну, что-то я думал, если честно, то, что игра будет прям намного хуже. Будет какая-то скукоть. Ну, Разговоров дофига, конечно, я согласен. Тут, но все-таки не надо забывать, что игра для детей.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Пошли в космос.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Может, для скорости туда на метлах полетим?
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course.
А мы типа уже в Хогвартсе.
The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have...
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
Диалоги во время бега, во время езды или еще чего-то, это прям шикарно. Я вот прям представляю, как они... Вот так вот. Да, да, там профессор Уизли.
I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at.
Revelio.
If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Что с этим сделать? Братан, я не был еще на травоведении, я не знаю, что. Я собрал, окей.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
What's going on?
Что случилось? Где?
Quite a sight, isn't it?
Oh.
You certainly don't see that every day.
You think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them.
Я так чушпанов просто попугал, не переживай.
Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the
О, а
name.
тут точки какие-то, может их...
They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah,
Нельзя.
you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Офигеть, вот это вид. Давай остановимся, запарил ты спринтить. Красотища. Пошли, пошли.
You had much of a chance to explore the castle.
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals bring a carriage a bit grim, though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Ой, еще что, да. Тут все собирать, короче, надо. Потом разберемся. Лунные камни. А метлу там нам дадут? Я бы вот на метле уже полетал бы.
Mr. Moon. He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
Это нам за место Хагрида, ну ладно.
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Lumos. A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
Ну, хорошо, что здесь не нужно подбегать, собирать все это. Можно издалека вообще стрелять.
My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister?
Станция.
She is, or rather, she was.
Hogsmeade.
She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Wake.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Revelio.
Замочки.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new one. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Так. Лавка Оливандера. Ну, конечно же, туда мы и пойдем. Во, можно же установить вот так вот, да? Точку. Точку. Нет, вот. Закончим вот этим вот и промежуточные точки. Как установить? Ладно, короче, проще так сориентироваться. Оливандер. Разошлись. Так, давай его сразу ограбим.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new 5th-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you.
Там с первым Феникса должна быть.
Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
Сейчас даст ту, который за ухом у него.
No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
О, мне не нравится. Что за кривая хрень.
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Ну и можно самому выбрать.
Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed.
Какой интересный выбор. А если вот такую черную по классике? Или все-таки вот эту вот? Она меня выбрала, вот, значит, она и будет.
Curious indeed.
Пускай будет герой Феникса.
Phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative.
Да, забираем.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
А как выйти-то теперь? Замуровал. Так, свитки. Свитки где-то я тоже тут рядом видел. Так, это что, деньги?
An inquiring mind.
Нет. Так, ладно. Ну, это же оно.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here. Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredible, but I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want, when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Так, что это такое?
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Тут немножко не хватает денег на все это. Понятно. Ну, давай продадим кепку тракториста. Перчатки анониста. И шарфик. И все равно нам ни на что не хватает. Ладно, спасибо, братан, бывай. Очень помог. Это что было? А сесть можно? Ого.
Revelio.
Деньга. Так, ладно, зелье. Давай вот сюда сначала заглянем. О, спортивные товары. Сейчас мы себе купим Нимбус 3000 в комплектации люксор. Черт, закрыто, да ладно.
Revelio.
Ну и все. Прикольный городок такой.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Revelio.
Зелье варенье.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. Is it?
A potion's
They may not be as showy as spellwork. As it's your first time, I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses. And but for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
Берем все.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Клык паука. Так, я там видел еще один сундук.
Revelio.
Так, что-то мое левиоса пока что слишком слабое. А, вот он, вижу. Как его открыть? открывается.
Levioso. Reparo. Lumos. Protego.
Вообще ни на что не реагирует. Так, ладно, едем дальше. Последний остался. Волшебная брюква. Волшебная брюква. Где брюква? Вот тут еще шмотки. Ладно, шмотки потом, денег нет. Даже здесь экономика суровая. Хотя Гарри Поттер, насколько я помню, был миллиардером-миллионером.
Well, hello there.
Revelio.
Сейчас, погоди, я тебя ограблю. И поговорим. Ну, давай брюква.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thicket.
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seed?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Угу. Водоросли, жабросли. Вот что-то украл, бежит. Лови его, лови. Беспределить нельзя.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Оу-оу-оу, что за дела? О, ничего себе. А этот наш, да? Сейчас я что-нибудь придумаю ему, давай. Ему пофигу.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually.
О, как
A
можно.
taste of his own medicine. Nicely done. He's faltering. A few more hits to do the job. Protego.
Все, готов, красавчик. Ого, как я это сделал.
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Repairer. Less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Чему я научился вдруг внезапно колдовать без слов? Это же прям там магия какая-то.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented
Repairer.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier
Ну,
extraordinaire.
причесон у него бомба вообще.
For your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Так, ну и что там нам подарили? Да я знаю уже, как это делать. То же самое. Фиолетовые шмотки. Нападение +3. Ладно, понятно.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle-worthy items, should you be inclined. You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Revelio.
Так, что тут у нас есть? Вот, денежка нашлась. Пойдем по пивку.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
Во, начинается экшен какой-то.
I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well.
Наконец-то.
Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the 2 of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come the honest. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy.
Вот это рамсы.
Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Блин, уже стемнело, может быть, обратно в замок?
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Давай, только на метлах. Просто переместиться нужно. Я-то уж думал. Ладно, предлагаю на этом сделать паузу. Что это такое? Да, давайте сделаем паузу и продолжим, ну, наверное, через часик. Надо перекусить. Собака там уже заскучала. Вот. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Скоро вернусь.